Dr. Lindsay has earned a PhD in policy studies in urban education.
Use education to create positive self-awareness and to inspire change. Race is a social and a historical invented concept that is based upon perceived differences in human bodies. Racism is the individuals as well as the systems that perpetuate discrimination based upon these perceived differences in human bodies. I know that many of you are upset today. You're upset today because the reality of race and racism has hit you head on, has hit you right at the center of your heart because you cannot believe that Donald Trump has been elected to the president's office. But it's proof in itself. It's proof in itself that race still exists, that race still matters, because his campaign was full of the inflammatory comments, the inflammatory policies that he's suggesting that he will put in practice that will only impact people of color in a very negative way. Those who outside of the United States will be impacted by the policies that he's advanced. So I understand that you're upset. I understand that you're angry and that you want to do some probably horrendous things at this point in time, but I'm asking you, I'm begging you to dig deep, to dig really deep, and not to get so frustrated that we lose our mind in the process. This is the time to act, but yes, it's the time to act with our minds. It's the time for us to do something because now we have more opposition in front of us. We can get upset. We can get on Facebook and we get on YouTube. We can hit the streets. We can do whatever it is that we feel like we need to do in order to express that anger. But nothing is going to change unless we begin to make concrete steps today. Work within your schools, work within your local churches, work within your community centers, work within whatever resource you have available to do something. I told my students all the time, not everybody has to be a freedom fighter. Although you may want to fight, you may want to get up there, you may want to do some things that might give you some temporary relief. But you really need to channel that energy, that anger, into something positive that can only uplift our community. It has encouraged me this morning. I am now so motivated on a different level to continue doing what I do with the African Brazilian martial art of capoeira. I use it as a tool to engage young people in courageous conversations around issues with regards to race and racism. And with the election of Donald Trump, I'm sure I'm going to have a surplus of information and activities to provide to schools. And that's the tool that I use in order to connect with young people and to have these conversations and to bring about change. And so I want you to use whatever resources you have at your disposal. If you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a school teacher, if you're a student, whatever resources you have at your disposal, now is the time to use those resources in a positive way to impact our community and to move forward. Ashe, let's keep it moving.